Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the second edition of Weekend Update. Um, we're getting close to Christmas, 2 weeks away, and the weather's getting cold. I'm out here freezing. Well, it's not that bad, but it's cold out here in the garage. And both shop dogs are in the house, laying in front of the wood stove while I'm out here in the cold garage. We got a few things this week. Oh, we probably won't have anything until after Christmas, so we've got a lot of family things to do. So we'll catch back with you guys after then. So first thing is we've got a mail call. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll come back. We got a couple mail call items. So here's the first one. Most of you probably saw the Keith Fenner video where he toured the Lennox Saw Company factory. And in there he mentioned that you could go to their website and sign up for some free blades. So I did that. It was pretty painless. Just basically name and address. I don't even think they wanted email address. So anyways, here's what we got. Oh, it took 2 months to get them. So got a little line card. And we got one each. We got a wood cutting power blast blade and what they call, I think they call that the medium metal blade. 18 TPI bimetal. So, and these fit the Bosch style bayonet type jigsaw, handheld jigsaw saber saw. So, yeah, when we try these out, we'll take a little video and report how they did. All right. So then the next item, I did some horse trading. Oh, there we go. Did some horse trading with John Strange. He's got a small YouTube site. Most of his videos are short and worth checking out. But anyways, I sent him something and he sent me something. So let's see what we got here. So we got a Mitutoyo Digimatic caliper, and I think he said this was new old stock. I mean, it was sealed up, had never been opened. So it's the 6-inch digital caliper, and I had already opened it up to put a battery in it. But very nice. Let's turn it on. If we can hit the button. So this is the style that has an origin button where you can set either 0 or some dimension that you want to repeat. Let's just try that one. Origin. Okay, so that's the new 0. And similar to just re-zeroing a standard pair, and we can still re-zero it. Okay. And I'm still fiddling with this to try to figure out the different modes here. So if we go back to absolute, actually I think okay, if I remember right, you got to turn it off, and then the next time you turn it on, it remembers when you set the original origin. It will always remember that location, where if you're doing a regular 0 and you're doing a lot of rapid movements or what have you, the tracking can get off a little bit. So that's what I've been able to come up with. If you guys have some other comments on on what the difference is between the standard set and the ones that have this origin button, please leave it in the comments in case I'm butchering everything here. So anyways, thank you very much, John. We'll put a link in the description to your channel. Alrighty, there we go. Thanks, guys. Hey, so while we were filming, the FedEx truck pulled up. I heard the doorbell ring, and we just got this box. So let's open her up, see what we got. I think I know what it is. Okay, all right, let me take this out of the box. Okay, so what we got here this is vinyl roofing, and hopefully you guys can see that. What's our thickness here? Well, let's grab our new calipers and see what we got. Looks like 35 thousandths. So this is vinyl roofing, or maybe PVC roofing. It's actually made for RVs, and I'm not going to use it for roofing. I'm going to use this for way covers over on the Bridgeport. The covers I have right now are made out of neoprene, and they just don't hold up. They're cracking, and they got holes and whatnot. And these roofing materials, they're made to last. So I'm hoping that this will be the answer for way covers that won't tear, rip, crack, and so forth. So this is going to be a project coming up. We'll do this probably in a couple of weeks. I'm going to replace the existing way covers with this material, and we'll see how that works out. Okay. So our next item is a Spindexer that we had to modify. We had to mill the sides so that it would fit in the vise and be square and so forth, and put a couple holes in the bottom. And then we also milled the tops of the flanges, just put a little flat on them, didn't clean them up completely, just enough to get flat spots for the mounting bolts or nuts so they sit flat when you bolt it down. I tried a little different experimenting with the video. We did a time-lapse capture on the Spindexer filming, so it may look a little strange or different. Just wanted to try it on something. So let me know what you guys think. I'm not that crazy about it, but it is a different kind of a look. Next is the little pump oiler for the Zerk fittings on the Bridgeport. We don't have a one-shot on our mill. What I've been struggling with is one of these goldenrod oil cans with a basically a grease fitting hose and connector on the end, and you just can't get enough pressure to get any kind of volume. So we finally ordered one of these little hand held ones, little mini guy. So let's take a look at that. We had to do a little bit of work on it before we could use it. So let's have a look. I ordered one of these little hand pump. It's a greaser, but I'm going to convert it to an oiler. So they were blowing them out. I think it was on eBay. Might have been Amazon. They were only $5, free shipping. So it just showed up yesterday, and I took it out of the package, and it looked kind of weird. You know, I saw that, and I thought it was cracked, smashed, or whatever. But I think it's something in the grease, which I gotta remove the grease anyways. But really weird looking. So, anyways, let me clean this out, and I hope it's not the case that's cracked. It doesn't look like it. So anyways, I'll bring you back, let you know what I find. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Get it just right here in the light. There we go, right there. So the grease has cracks in it. So I'm guessing as the lithium soap or whatever is in there is drying out, it cracks just like mud. Really weird. So it looks like our little pump is fine. Just very strange. Yeah, when I took it out of the package, oh no, it got smashed, it's broke. It's only $5, but you know. So, interesting. Alright, we got the stuff out of there. I don't even want to call it grease. I don't know what this stuff is, but take a look at this. This stuff is... I had a heck of a time getting it out of there. This stuff is barely... Man, it's hard as a rock. Jeez. Look. And if you put that in any kind of roller bearing, ball bearing, it would be done in like a day or two. It would just destroy the bearing. And you're not going to get any lubrication out of this stuff. God, that's horrible. I mean, might be okay like in a bushing or a pin, you know, like on a backhoe or something, but dang, this is gnarly stuff. So anyways, be careful what kind of grease you guys use. So anyways, that's probably why they're blowing these things out at $5 on eBay. They were probably a rejected order or something. But I got to get the rest out of this pump. So I think I'm just going to pour some solvent in there, maybe give it a couple of pumps, let it sit in there overnight or something, and see if that stuff will dissolve. But okay, well, it's looking like if I added in my labor, I would have been better off spending the $25 getting one that had whey oil in it. Alrighty. We got all that gunky grease out of there. So, just flushed it a few times with mineral spirits and just let it soak. So, I'm going to flush it one more time and put the whey oil in. See if this thing works. Pretty interesting. It's got this kind of a, I guess a silicone or whatever kind of plug in there, but that thing holds really good. I'm going to store it in this little container anyway, just in case it leaks. But all right, let's give it a shot. Okay, we got our little oiler filled up with whey oil. Almost overdid it. We got it right to the top. That little plunger on the top, it creates such a tight seal. It was hard to burp the air out of it, but we got it. So we've been doing maintenance on the mill today, so the timing is perfect. So let's see if this thing's gonna work. Well, little spray back. Well, I think it's working. Let's see how that works on this uphill one here. Our level is going down, so oil is going someplace.
For as much as I use the mill, it doesn't make sense to go through the effort of putting a one-shot oiler system on here. Okay, put one under here. Alright, did we miss any? We might have missed one over here.
Okay, well, our level is going down, so oil is going someplace. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on it. We should see oil dripping out from around the ways here pretty soon. Okay, yeah, we tried making one of these out of just a regular oil can with a grease gun fitting on the end, and you just can't get enough pressure. So hopefully this little guy will work out. Okay. All right, so our last item for this week is a toy train modification. This is one of those little Christmas trains that you put around the tree or wherever, and the kids love to play with them. So let's take a look at it and see what we had to do. We've got an emergency job here. The grandsons brought this over, and they've got it set up in the house, and it's got a speaker somewhere in the locomotive that has no volume control, and they can't resist hitting the button on the remote control that plays all the various songs and whistle sounds and everything else. Let me tell you guys, this thing is like 100 decibels loud. It's, oh man. They drove us nuts yesterday, so we're gonna fix that. So let me get this baby opened up and see what's inside. All right, so before we break it, let me demonstrate how obnoxiously loud this thing is. So we've got the sound button. Let's hit that. Okay. And there's no way to stop it. Once it starts going, you've got to kill the power. It'll just keep going and going. It times out after a couple minutes, but then the grandsons hit the button again, and there we go. Okay. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I can't turn it off. Uh-oh, we got to pull the plug. Oh, man, that was bad. Okay. Wires cut. We got a little piece of tape on each side. Probably not necessary, but won't hurt anything. All right, let me put it back together and see if it still works. Okay, we successfully got it back together, and we only lost one screw, so I guess that's victory. All right, let's see what happens here. So let's turn on the power. Okay, headlight still comes on. Remote control. We got forward. We got reverse. We got stop. Let's try the offending sound button. Oh, isn't that awesome? Okay. I got to sneak this back in the house now, put it back under the tree, and hopefully no one will be the wiser. Okay, yeah, I know, just cutting that wire was kind of the shortcut method of doing that. Had we had more time, it would have been nice to figure out what size resistor to put in there. Probably would have required more than one resistor to do a little voltage drop and tone that volume down, or even just stuff some packing in around that speaker to try to quiet it down. But we had a bunch of projects we were working on, and it was just something that I tried to knock out real quick. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we've got some other stuff we're working on, and which will be coming up soon. But with the holidays here, for the next 2 weeks, probably until right after Christmas or so, we probably won't be putting anything up. So anyways, everybody have happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we will see you afterwards. Okay, thanks a lot. What a monsoon just hit.